Hey Virgo, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for the rest of August, okay? So Virgo, we're going to go ahead and dive right on in here. I do have personals open for anybody who's interested, but there is a 7 business day turnaround time because I'm going to be out of town, but it's 3333. It's a 3-question video reading. It's there if you want it, okay? Let's see. All the details are down below. Well, what do we have going on here for Virgo? I feel like there's an intimate silence. There's something going on here where there's... Have you ever been in a situation where it feels like silence is saying more than words? I feel like that could be a situation that you're in right now with maybe a Sagittarius or possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, I just feel like there's this silence that it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot for sure. What else do we have here for Virgo? Rest of August. 4 of Swords. Okay. I'm not sure if I showed you all the star. The star was showing up as well. I feel like there's a lot to think on here. That's how this is feeling to me. It feels like you're being given space. There's a lot of quiet. There's a lot of quiet. That's the energy that I get here. You're being given space and time to think on things, whether somebody's doing that intentionally or not. It may backfire for them. If somebody is leaving you on hold, I feel like this is a time where you are coming to your senses, okay? So I will say that, you know, I think that there could be a person who thinks they can just pop back in whenever, and they're going to realize that's not the case. Also, Virgo, I feel like there's something big. There's something small that's turning into something big. Like if you're having to fix something in regards to work, for example, there could be like maybe your supervisor or your higher up, whoever this is like, wow, Virgo, I didn't know Virgo was, you know, so tech savvy. Like I feel like there are eyes on you now that you've done something. And I mean that in a good way. So let's see what else we've got going on here. Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Some of you, I feel like you're looking back on something here. Because as I was pulling this, I was feeling like, you know, that 4 of Swords energy, you're pondering something. It feels to me like maybe you're stumbling upon like an old journal entry or an old note. There's something about that here where it feels like it's making more sense now than it did when you wrote it. I don't know. There's something odd about that here. But 10 of Cups, not going to lie to you, it does typically represent like a lack of fulfillment with something or a lack of happiness. But it could genuinely be like you're coming to your senses about a person, realizing this is not making me happy waiting on this. You know, this energy and the silence is just not doing it for me. Some of you, it's a Pisces or a Libra, okay? But yeah, the energy that I'm getting here, what is it? Justice in the reverse position, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, enough said, right? Justice in the reverse position, feeling out of alignment or feeling like you're giving way more to this than you're getting from the situation, right? Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse position. I feel like you think someone's being too cautious. You know, upright, this is somebody who's very careful with their movement, with their words, you know, but the fact that it's in the reverse position makes me feel like you could be looking at somebody like you're being too cautious, you're being too careful, too slow for my liking. That's the kind of energy that I feel you in towards a person here at this time. Somebody might have their moon or rising in Sagittarius or Taurus, but look at this. You have the Hierophant, okay? I feel like there's somebody here who might be fearful of a higher level of commitment. We're not going to just keep sitting in this energy of love. I just want to get this out of the way. You know, the Hierophant is here, which can be a higher level of commitment. You've got the 3 of Cups, which can be a reunion. Somebody's thinking they can come back around when they get over this fear, right? When they push through this fear. And I feel like that's just not the case, Virgo. That's not how... Like, you're not just letting this roll off your back here. You're not. Let's see what else we've got, though. I also feel that with the energies that are present here, something has felt very out of alignment for you. With the Justice card being in the reverse position, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, I feel like things are about to speed up. Justice is about to speed up because we had that 3 of Cups come up, right? 3 of Cups, you're celebrating something with family, friends, whoever, you know, loved ones. 9 of Wands is a card of persistence as well. This is Wounded Warrior energy. You can see the bandage over his head here. He's been through the ringer, but he keeps going, right? He keeps going, and I feel like that is you in the rest of August. It's not necessarily that you're just like barely getting by and you're dragging through the rest of August. It doesn't have to be that way, but I do think that for a lot of you there is a tremendous comeback, a tremendous breakthrough here, because you have the 3 of Cups, right? So like I said, celebrating with family, friends. I feel like there's more structure. You might start feeling like I've got my head on straight. Things are falling. 444 as I'm saying this. I've got my head on straight. Things are falling into place, you know? There's something that feels more certain. It's less of like somebody committing to you and more of an agreement here, possibly a contract of some sort. Maybe this has to do with a job, okay? Let's see what else we have. What else do we have? Five of Pentacles. Wow. Golden Dawn designers call this Lord of Material Trouble. So it could definitely be that a lot of you have been feeling blocked on a financial level. It could be that you've been feeling kind of neglected, or in a way, some of you at war with yourself because maybe you have kind of gone outside of your values. That could be something here that is bothering you, weighing on you. I feel like you're making sense of everything in the rest of August. This feels like a lot of internal work being done, but make no mistake, it is bleeding into the external. It absolutely is. The sun is showing up right here. This is happiness, high vibrations, joy, new beginnings. It's also enlightenment. Got Leo energy here with this. Some of you might have a Leo, Libra, or Aquarius bringing a truth towards you on some level here, but for some of you, I feel like you don't even want to hear it at this point. Some of you, this could be family, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I feel like you've been blocked, though. You've been feeling kind of blocked. That Five of Pentacles energy, that's how it feels to me. And it's not necessarily that someone's been out to get you. It just kind of feels like maybe that's how you have felt. You know, like there's an energy that is blocking you, or something feels inaccessible. But I feel like you're unblocked in the rest of August. You're unblocked. Some of you, this could be writer's block as well if you're a writer. Some of you could make music. Five of Wands energy is showing up here. Chaos, conflict, competition, strife. You know, so that makes 2 fives that you've got showing up here. And while those can be scary energies, they are, you know, they're change, right? Change is scary, right? But fives are also personal freedom and adventure, and I feel like for a lot of you, this next chapter is going to be all about something that you genuinely want, that's giving back to you, not just something that you're chasing after, yearning for, whatever, right? Let's see if there's anything else that comes up for you here, Virgo. What else is coming up for Virgo? Some of you, there might be an argument with a family member here, but I honestly feel like even in that situation, it seems like there's a breakthrough of some sort. There's an understanding, even if there's not a coming together from this. The Fool, yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's a big breakthrough coming towards you here. Aquarius energy with the Fool. This is a clean slate. A lot of you, somebody has given you space, and they may have felt like, you know, I'll just pick this back up whenever, but it's actually... this is actually something that is benefiting you, and they're thinking it's benefiting them somehow. So, yeah, I think that this is giving you all the space that you need to, you know, clear that mental blockage. Some of you, someone could actually be unblocking you, and they're feeling like they're going to start engaging in some sort of game again, and you're like, oh, no, we're not doing this. That's the energy that I feel some of you in here as well. But yeah, you know, I think there could be some financial recovery on the way for a lot of you as well, with that Five of Pentacles energy showing up, and then we get the Sun and, you know, all this good, happy energy. I would be mindful of people who might be jealous, people who might be coming towards a new beginning that you're having here, just wanting to sniff everything out. That energy feels a little bit odd to me. So I would just be mindful of that, like family and friends who are like, you're moving? Where are you moving? How many rooms is it? How many, you know, and it's different, like, you know how to read tone, Virgo. I don't even have to tell you. You know how to read tone. You know how to read energy. You know when somebody's asking you something out of excitement and asking you something, you know, to be some kind of way about it, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. Remember that I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay? You could also check me out on Patreon, and I do have personals open, okay? Like I said, it's a 3-question video read. It is a 33, but as of right now, there is a 7 business day turnaround time because I will be out of town. Okay, so everything's down below though. But yeah, Virgo, if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.